This is SportsCenter Live.
All right, let's get you started with some of the best action. Top plays, college baseball. Logan Baldwin laying out in some serious robbery. Georgia beats Georgia Southern 7-zip.
St. Bonaventure, Ladarian Griffin, watch. Finishes all over that one. Jams at home, and then as you can see, there's also a foul in play there. Crucial, because St. Bonaventure would only win by 3.
All right, I see your dunk and raise you this. Zion Williamson, he's been a regular on SportsCenter. This is the 2-8 state championship game in South Carolina. He drops 51 in a win.
That's a high schooler.
And on a big stage to win the state title.
I'm sorry, that's a high schooler. That was like a grown man. By the way, we had to start with those things because if we didn't, I mean, Kelsey Plum just blew everyone out of the water. So.
Yeah, let's do it. Nicole Briscoe, I'm Doug Kazarian. Kelsey Plum. Look, we have UConn, 103 straight wins? That's not even the top story in women's basketball. Kelsey Plum made history tonight. Began the night 54 points shy of Jackie Stiles, or breaking her record for the most points in a D1 career. We knew Plum would eventually do it. We just didn't know when. She leads the country in scoring. She averages around 30 per, and she was locked in early. 22 in the first half on 7 of 11 shooting. To the third quarter, the hoop and harm. As a game like James Harden, lefty, crafty, finds her way to the free throw line, also has the range. She's fired up. Huskies up 17. Last year they went to the Final Four. It's her senior season, looking for maybe a title this year. Gets the lay-in to go. The record is within reach. Sticks the 3. The home crowd going nuts on senior day. She has 51. The hesitation and the finish. She matches her career high of 53. Plum attacking. That goes, and she now owns the all-time record. 3,394 points and counting. She would wind up with 57, a new career high, a Pac-12 record. Home crowd loving it. Standing ovation, and for good reason. Wow, all this may have never happened if she didn't go here, because she's Southern California native. Almost chose Cal, Oregon, Maryland, and Virginia out east, but she chose the Huskies. Was even recruited by Jackie Stiles, who's currently an assistant with Missouri State. But Plum passes Stiles' mark, was set around the 2000-2001, and Plum is your all-time leader in Division I women's basketball scoring. Kelsey Plum joins us now on SportsCenter. Kelsey, thank you so much for taking the time. You even have your jersey still on. That's how recently this just happened. So now that you finally became the all-time leading scorer, passing Jackie Stiles, what does it feel like?
Well, first I want to apologize. My voice got lost. I haven't been feeling so good. But, you know, I really don't have many words to say. I'm very, very grateful and humbled by the moment. Like you guys, I didn't expect it to happen tonight either. So I'm still trying to gather what just happened. But, you know, like you said, it really isn't. It is an individual record, but an individual didn't break it. It takes a village to do something like this. It takes every teammate, every coach, every trainer. You know, my mom, my dad, my siblings, my cousins. It's just, there's been so many people that have put stuff into this, and so I feel that it's not my, you know, record to take for myself.
Well, it's very humble of you to share the spotlight and the praise, but let's talk about you right now in this particular game. Now, us mere humans hear the phrases in the zone. I knew had it going. What was so special about tonight? What was working that you had this career high 57, 3 shy of the all-time single-game mark?
You know, during timeouts, like I said, I wasn't feeling very good, so I was kind of eating a lot of applesauce. So I think that kind of gave me the extra spark tonight. But I think when Chantel went out of the game with 5 fouls. She fouled out with 10 minutes left. I knew I had to be super aggressive. So my coach was just calling my number. My teammates were looking for me, sending me screens, trying to get me open. And, you know, I just stayed super aggressive. And we had an electric crowd, and it was an awesome environment. And I'm grateful that we got it done on senior night.
Take us throughout the game when you knew you started having a bunch of points. I mean, you had over 20 in the first half, 22 points to be exact. At what point did you were alerted, or did you know that, wow, the record could go down tonight?
Well, I knew in like the late third quarter when I started to get hot, started to hit some threes, started to go to the basket, and it was scoring in bunches. That's when I knew that we were on a roll and that this could happen. But possession by possession, it was a pretty close game. So I was really focused on, you know what, we got to get a stop, we got to get a score, we got to get another stop. And I was just, like I said, I stayed super aggressive. I just kept my eye on the basket, and I felt really free out there.
I spoke with Jackie Stiles a couple days ago, and she said back when she was playing, she actually had a bodyguard, just the attention, whether it be fans and all sorts. She couldn't go out around campus. What's it been like for you knowing this record was going to come at some point, whether it be the regular season, conference tournament, or even the NCAA tournament?
You know, I would lie if I said that it hasn't changed a little bit. Social media and walking around on campus, the city of Seattle, I'm very grateful for the support that our team has gotten, I've gotten, you know, especially playing women's basketball. It's nice to try to break barriers, and I feel that if I can be an ambassador for that, then I take on that job wholeheartedly. But it has been different. We've upped a little bit of security, and you know, that's, I guess, what happens when stuff like this comes with the territory.
Well, let's talk about the attention in women's basketball, because UConn has got so much of the spotlight over the last few years, particularly this year with their win streak over 100 games. How do you think your record stacks up against that team record?
Oh, gosh. You know, I think people ask the question, is it bad for the sport that UConn is so dominant? And it's not bad at all. It's great. And it's our fault that we can't be good enough to beat them. And so all power to them, all credit to them. They're the best team in the country. They have the best coach, and they have the best players for a reason. And until somebody knocks them off, they should deserve every single thing that they get. This individual record is cool, but it doesn't even begin to show what type of legacy that University of Connecticut and Gino has left on women's basketball.
And you guys went to the Final Four, so certainly a championship is attainable for you guys this season. But I want to ask you one thing. How would you defend you?
That's a great question. Well, I don't know if I should give that away, though, because I feel that that's some good, juicy information. But I feel that I would just try to play me really tough. I'd try to make me give up the ball a lot and not let me get it back. And I hope I have an off night, I guess. I don't know.
All right, well, we appreciate your taking the time and joining us. A significant moment in women's basketball history. Congratulations. And obviously, you're going to continue to add to this total throughout the rest of the regular season and postseason tournaments as well. Congratulations, and we look forward to watching you the rest of your career.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you. And it wasn't just that mark making this a record night. She also set a Pac-12 mark for the most in a single game, and she's just 3 shy of the all-time mark. Cindy Brown did it for Long Beach State in 1987, and obviously last year we all remember Rachel Banham of Minnesota. Even Kobe was tweeting at her. Mamba skills.
I really wanted her to get to 61. Why not just break them all?
It would have been breaking a record with authority.
Yep.